Trying to have a baby can be a long, expensive, and sometimes heartbreaking pursuit for many couples, and seeking treatment for infertility can bring added disappointment. But a new technology could help couples achieve their dream of healthy babies. Perry Peltz says the story.
My husband and I had tried for several months to get pregnant, and we were finding that we weren't successful.
Robbie Schuler was married 2 years when she and her husband decided they were ready to start a family. But after tests were taken, they were told they could only conceive through in vitro fertilization, or IVF. After a year and a half and 2 rounds of treatment,
It worked. It worked very well, which was great because I wound up getting pregnant with twins.
but in Robbie's 23rd week, she went into labor, and only one of her twin girls survived. Today, her 6-year-old Heather still shows signs of her early entry into the world. She has vision problems that were caused by her early delivery. But science may be one step closer to providing the best start for babies conceived through IVF. Researchers have developed a way to evaluate the full genetic makeup of an embryo before it's implanted.
We believe that the most limiting step in the process of an embryo becoming a baby is whether or not it has the right genetic complement, whether it has the right total amount of material. So if we can diagnose that before we put the embryo back, it should raise pregnancy rates.
And by identifying which embryos are likely to succeed, researchers believe miscarriage will be less likely. They say identifying the healthiest embryo may also eliminate the need to implant several embryos.
By putting fewer embryos back, you have fewer twins, and that should greatly reduce the risk for prematurity to couples who are having a tough time conceiving.
Here's how it works. First, a cell is taken from the embryo. Then the DNA is amplified 1,000,000-fold so that it can be analyzed. The data then allows researchers to determine the number of chromosomes on that single cell.
Now we can look at all 23, whereas previously we could only look at less than half of the chromosomes, which isn't really adequate to appropriately identify healthy embryos before we transfer them to a patient.
This technology won't be available for some time, but Robbie says she hopes it will help couples avoid what happened to her.
Would I have chosen it if it would have prevented what happened to me? Yeah.
The clinical trials for this technology will begin in January, and the final data should be collected by autumn of 2008. Researchers will screen hundreds of women to take part in the trial. Now, we should add that this technology can only help women who have some healthy eggs. Those who have no eggs and those with abnormal eggs cannot be helped with this screening technique. And at 7:30, you can go to WNBC.com and join Dr. Scott and me for an online chat about this new technology. Now, to join the chat, log on to WNBC.com, then click on the red bar that says Live Chat, then enter your name in the box, and I look forward to speaking with you tonight at 7:30. It's really very easy to do.
Okay, great. Run upstairs, have fun with it.
All right.
Thank you, Perry.
Thanks.
And coming up as we